Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm David M. Harris. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. And our first poem today is by our neighbor Rick Hillis. My pants are on fire. I'm serious. For Diane Seuss. Okay, now that I have your attention, my pants really are on fire. But by now, the flame retardant world is fast asleep. So what's a boy with a burning deck of cards in his front pocket to do, especially when he's got his sights on you? But call 911. And when they say hello, I say hello. Help me, please. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I mean, my pants, they are on fire. And even as they ask if my sudden immolation has been staged, already I can hear the sirens approaching. The fire trucks are on their way. And I'm heading for the nearest cloud in the sky. I don't want to die, and I can't die. Just because my pants are on fire and you are reading this, wondering where this is going? Is this just my latest ruse, you ask, to get to you? And maybe I have just averted another disaster by stepping into the shower with my pants on. The smoke from every stretch of put-out flames has left my place smelling just like a ribs joint. But what do I care? I know I'm still alive. And you're still alive and loving me anyway. And now you're free to imagine me precisely as you want, with or without pants. And I can imagine we're overlooking a great sea, living the lives we've always wanted to live. Already we've ordered drinks, and soon enough they arrive with the new flags of our disposition, two emblems of sunset to which we swear our fealty.
The next poem, titled Two Poems, written by Carroll Chambers Moth. I watch the night moon while watering tender blooms. Moon looks down and smiles. Though we are far apart, the hanging moon observes us. My hair falls free.
Now, a poem of my own, and I feel it necessary to mention Helen Hayes, who figures in this poem, was one of the great actresses of the 20th century. So, in case you haven't heard of her. Helen Hayes tells a joke in St. Patrick's Cathedral. Miss Hayes entered, a queen, graciously dominating the set. No one actually bowed, but I felt the urge to kneel. We were there at night to tape a TV special. At her request, she and a few friends would recite the Hail Mary for Mother's Day. Our host, a mere prince of the church, came by to bless our work, and dramatic instinct drove her to perform. Years ago, she said, she was visiting Cecil B. DeMille when he was preparing to part the Red Sea. It's an old joke, familiar in the film trade, but not usually told as an eyewitness. Maybe it was new to the Cardinal. The punchline, ready when you are, CB, got a big laugh, even from the crew. Genius makes the world new.
Beaches of April by Nancy Fletcher Blume. Sand, yellow, creamy as butter, hanging fronds green as China berry tea, shading late afternoon sun. Skies clear blue, innocence of baby's eyes. White foam frothed and warm, azure water blackened by depth. Rocks worn, jutted, watching. Time stands still with long lost love. A memory now belonging to the universe.
The Black-Browed Babbler by Rick Hillis. The language itself occludes you in the misty forests of Borneo, where all along you lived among us, if just beyond our grasp, gone from view for 2 cruel centuries, but really just hiding in plain sight. Indonesian birders liken it to finding a carrier pigeon, or the Carolina parakeet. And what did they do when they finally confirmed that you were, in fact, still alive? Politicians persuaded your hunters to release you back into the wild. You'd be more of use to local economies as chatter or lore to lure tourists to you from around the world. One expert admits about you we know nothing, at least not much beyond your glassy yellow eyes and spindly thin brown legs. Your living eyes are actually a deep bright scarlet, and your legs are not really brown but cloudy gray, like Yeti or Sasquatch. You've returned to taunt us again and upset our sense of how much we think we know, restoring maybe some necessary humility and mystery as you widen our imagination. I'd like to think that hearing your song brings with it an ancient warning as you resume your place in the orchestra of possibility at night among the more familiar sounds. Your sudden cry, so sharp and clear.
Northern California Yard, written by S.R. Lee. Wonderfully crowded little hill with trees of many greens. The 12 greens in my colored pencil box can never match them. 2 shades to every new green leaf on the flowering plum. Holy leaves gleam in sun, dark in shade, while crowded red berries cluster. Redwoods tower, a pale, dull green atop, stronger, darker, halfway up. Lemon tree, filled with its yellow balls, cluster of tall bamboo, fat tall oaks shed acorns in a storm. In a fenced, sunny corner, apple and pear trees try to mature, while a sturdy unknown maverick keeps constant company unharmed with the hungry horse and goats. Thus the high sunlight must seek puddles of open space in which to splash to strengthen the grass in this rainy season. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.